Hey my beauties, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm so excited because I'm going to be sharing with you guys my everyday mommy makeup routine. I'm so excited also for this video because it is in partnership with Estee Lauder. So they are sponsoring today's video. The foundation that I use for my everyday wear, it is this one from Estee Lauder. This is the Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation, and I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit more about it, of why I use it for everyday and why I definitely recommend it to you guys. So definitely stay tuned. My makeup routine of every day included false lashes, a little bit of eyeshadow here and there, and like a little extra few steps. But now that I'm a mom, there is no time for that. So I have made my routine so much more simple and faster and easier that I feel like a lot of you mommies out there are gonna really love it. And then for those that don't just have the time to be doing all the extra steps that I used to do, you guys might finally like this routine. Anyways, I'm just gonna shut up so that way we can get started with the tutorial. So if you guys are excited to know what my everyday makeup routine is, then grab your cafecitos and we're gonna begin with this makeup. Like I said, my makeup is going to be super fast and simple, like dun, you know. So the first thing I'm going to start out with is my face. So I'm going to be using a kind of like a silicone like primer, and I'm going to apply that all over my entire T-zone. Now I always do apply my vitamin enriched face base, just because that one is a moisturizer and at the same time it primes kind of like your whole entire face. But here my concern is the pores, because I do have a little bit of pores here, and then I'm gonna apply some right here down the bridge of my nose and all that. So I'm gonna apply that all over there. Now for my foundation, here is my recommendation to you guys, because it is a foundation that even before I got pregnant, it was a foundation that I've always for the longest time recommended. I've been using this foundation for many years. I actually used it for my wedding. So if you guys go back to my wedding makeup video, you guys will definitely see there that I included this foundation. It is a foundation that I just love everything about it. Like, there's not one thing that I do not like about it. And it is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. The reason why I recommend it now to my mommies is because obviously as moms, you know, the last thing we're going to be worrying about is how our face is looking. So we want to make sure that we want to have, you know, our makeup that is going to last us all day without having to worry if we need touch-ups or anything like that. Because we sometimes don't get those touch-ups throughout the day because our schedule is so busy. So I want a foundation that's going to last me the 24 hours, and this does it. It also doesn't crease into your fine lines, you know, your pores. It doesn't settle into that. The other thing about it is that it comes in 56 shades, so best believe you're going to find your perfect shade. And I am in the color Tawny, which is 3W1. That's the color that I use, and it's like the perfect shade for me. It's oil free and oil controlling, so making it like a matte natural finish, so you're not going to be looking oily or like a mess at the end of the day or anything. It's super lightweight, but it does have a buildable coverage. So it starts off at a medium coverage and you could build it up to a full coverage. So just in case you guys are like me, like looking like zombies with these like horrible under eye circles, you can definitely cover them up with this. And yeah, you're gonna look overall so flawless, so awake, so full of life. So definitely recommend it to all my mommies. So if you guys are interested in it, you guys can visit esteelauder.com to find your perfect shade of the Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. So the first thing that I do is I dot it all over my entire face, and then I just blend it out. Then next, I'm going to take my concealer. Just take your favorite concealer. Honestly, I know everybody has different under eye circles and stuff like that. So if you need to color correct, I mean, go for it. But I usually don't do that for every day, unless if I'm going out somewhere and people are going to be staring at me or something. But just like for my everyday, just for me, I mean, I skip the whole color correcting. So I just do concealer on its own, and I apply a generous amount, of course. So while I let my concealer rest, something that Jackie Ana taught me to just let my concealer set a little bit there. I'm going to do my brows really quickly. If I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not going to go into detail about my brows because right now I'm still trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do with them. I'm actually letting them grow out, so just in case you guys see them all like whatever, just though I'm letting it grow out, I'm just gonna quickly fill it in, not being too perfect about it because like I said, I'm just not really even focusing on my brows right now. Now that the brows are there, I'm gonna move on to now blending out my concealer. So I'm just gonna blend it out now. Next, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna basically take your translucent powder and now set your entire face. The other thing I love about this foundation is that I don't have to be doing any baking or anything, because like I said, the foundation itself is gonna stay in place. It's not gonna crease or anything, so I don't have to be baking or anything. So this is just so much faster and easier. All right, so now that I have my entire face set, I'm gonna finish it off by just doing a little bit of bronzer and highlight. It's gonna take a little bit of bronzer and bronze up my cheeks. So then after that, I just take a little bit of highlight and I make sure to apply some on the tip of my nose. It always makes a huge difference. And then down the bridge. And I concentrate it on the apples of my cheek right here. It just overall makes you look very glowy and more awake, like your face. I then take a brush and just make sure I kind of melt it into my skin a little bit with the bronzer. Just so it's not like so harsh or just too out there, just kind of like more subtle, you know. I don't like to be too crazy with it. Sometimes I also do apply it in the inner corners of my eyes, but because I have to grab another brush, I don't know why, sometimes I get lazy and I just rather not do it. But if I do want to look more awake, I do apply it in the inner corner of my eyes. Now that we're done with the face, we're gonna move on quickly to the eyes, which is like literally 2 freaking steps that I do to my eyes, like no more than that. Sometimes it might be 3, and I'll let you guys know what extra thing I do to it, but it's literally just 2 steps. So the first thing you're gonna need is a brown eyeliner. Yes, eyeliner. And don't look at me crazy, guys. I know you guys are like, what the, you know? No, it's just literally so basic and so easy what I'm gonna do, and it has made a huge difference to my eyes, and which is the reason why I have completely skipped out on false lashes and all that, because of this step. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a brown eyeliner and I'm literally just gonna focus on the outer part of my eye here. I'm not gonna do a full-blown wing liner, none of that, but I'm just gonna do the tiniest little baby wing that you could ever imagine. And I have mastered it, because sometimes I would say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a baby wing, and I would end up doing like a whole freaking wing liner. So my mistake was doing actually like a little whole line wing liner. Now I just focus on the outer part. So that is the key to doing a mini wing. So I'm just gonna do a line. So just a line like right there, and then what I'm gonna do is bring it in and stop like right here. And then from there, I'm just gonna drag it very thin to halfway, like right there. Just kind of like right there. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. There, little baby wing. What I will do as an extra step, not all the time, but I will just curl my lashes. That's literally the extra step, but sometimes I don't even do that. I'll just skip it, but for the sake of the video, I'll just do it just to show you guys. And then lastly, what we're gonna do is just add mascara to our lashes. So take your favorite mascara, literally any mascara, and we're just gonna apply a little bit. Now the key that I do here, and why the reason that I skip the whole false lashes, is that as I'm applying my mascara, I kind of comb the hairs this way, like kind of like a cat eye type of thing. So I go in this direction, combing them all to one side, and it has made the biggest difference ever. It's just kind of like an illusion of making the eyes look more awake, more of a different shape than what they had. And I'm here for this. And then I'm also gonna apply them to my bottom lashes. Now the last step is my lips. So I actually use 2 different liquid lipsticks because I don't have the time to be there lining them and making them perfect. So what I do is I apply a dark nude, and then on top of it, just in the center, I apply another liquid lipstick that's a little bit lighter. I'm just gonna let that one kind of dry a little bit. Not to the point that it's completely matte, but just enough, a little bit, just like, I don't know, 5-10 seconds, I don't know. And then I'm going to apply another one that's a little bit lighter in the center, just right here. And while I'm kind of blending these out together, I'm gonna actually set my whole face. And well, my loves, this is pretty much it for my everyday makeup routine. I hope that you guys liked it. I'm always trying to improve it, but little by little I'm gonna get there. But for right now, I'm really happy with what I have down because it's so fast and easy. I can do this maybe like in 5 or less than 10 minutes. And because I obviously am talking to you guys, explaining everything, I know it might seem like a little bit longer, but I promise you, like once I just do it, boom, boom, boom. I just do it super fast. But anyways, I hope that this helps some of the mommies out there. Let me know if you guys end up trying the baby wing or like the lashes going that side. Let me know how it works out for you guys. Or if you guys have any other tips that might give the illusion that we're a little bit more awake or something, let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, if you guys have not subscribed, what are you guys waiting for? Don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and then hit that ring bell notification. That way every time I upload new videos, you guys can be notified. But with that, my loves, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye! Thank you again to Estee Lauder for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget to visit esteelauder.com to get your perfect shade of the Double Wear Stay in Place makeup.